I've repositioned way over here, but now I am definitely in some sun. And there we go. That's what I want to see. I got another portable solar panel to check out. Check this out. MHPOWOS? MHPOWOS? I'm not sure how they actually pronounce that, but this is a 100-watt folding panel. Look at that. Now, I'll put the dimensions up on the screen on how big it is folded and unfolded, but it does include the stands to get your angle right. And my favorite part is this. Check this out. Look at these cable options. And it's a long cable. It's got standard NMC4 connectors on it. And then it gives you this Hydra connection that's got a whole bunch of other things like Anderson, XT60, and a whole bunch of different barrel plugs. I'm interested in the XT60 right now, and I'm going to go ahead and get this set up and get my power station charging. I've got my EcoFlow River 3 with me, and it's sitting at about 45%. Just got back from the Heartland gathering, and it could definitely use some juice. So as I mentioned, this is a 110 watt portable folding solar panel. The model is the MHPOWOS, and I'll put a link down in the description for this, but it actually has some decent instructions in it, along with all the specifications, which I will put up on the screen over here. One thing that I thought was really nice is they have some diagrams in here for setting up multiple panels in series or in a parallel connection if you want to optimize and increase your solar setup. But let's take a look at what this is doing right now. Like I said, it's not in an optimum setup or angle to the sun or anything. I just threw it up right now. But let me see what my EcoFlow app is showing me on what kind of power I'm getting into that unit. So like I said, this is not optimal right here, right? And I'm gonna readjust it a bit, because right now I am showing 40 watts in. I'm gonna reposition this and see how it adjusts the solar input to get a little better angle to the sun. The sun is getting close to directly overhead here, so it might be better actually just to lay him down. I'm in some shade here. Put those babies in some sun. So just laying them down, it's gotten it up to 45 watts in, which is not bad. I mean, it's a small panel, 110. What I would expect out of this in optimum sun conditions is probably anywhere from 80 to 100. So we're gonna play around with here this afternoon and see what I can get that up to for input. And I will put that on the screen so you can take a look at that when I get that figured out. So when it comes to solar, there's always a compromise, right? You want as many watts as you can, right, to charge your battery pack, but you don't want something that's excessively large, right? I have a 200 watt panel that I love, but it's big. It is very big, and it's more of a challenge to take with me when I go camping than I would like, but it's a great panel. This one, I like that it just folds in half. I just threw it in the back of the car. I didn't have to worry about it taking up a lot of space. And that's definitely an advantage with these folding panels. 110 watts, probably pretty good for this little power station I have here. The EcoFlow River 3, so it's not a huge battery station. I used that thing for the past 2 days out camping, and like I said, it was only down to 45%. And that's charging phones, cameras, all my goodies that I take with me when I'm out. All right, I'm gonna reposition this to where I can get better sun. All right, I've repositioned way over here. But now I am definitely in some sun. And there we go. That's what I want to see. I'm getting 82 watts in. I don't know if you can see that there. I'll put a screenshot up, but 82 watts in, and it's just laying here. It's almost flat. I've actually got the battery station just kind of underneath it, holding it. So, you know, you're going to find this with any solar panel system. You really need good sunlight, and you really need that good angle. Those kickstands are great for when the sun is coming up in the morning or when the sun is going down in the evening, as long as you've got a clear shot. As soon as you start getting any cloud cover, or even where I was at before, where I had some trees and some leaves, it's going to cut down that input considerably. With this 82 watts in, this pack will be fully recharged in 1 hour and 46 minutes. And like I said, it was down below 50%. I am impressed with these panels. The reviews are actually really good on Amazon. Right now on Amazon, the regular price is $129.99. There's apparently a coupon you can clip that'll get you down to $99.99, which is just not a bad price for a 110 watt panel. Like I said, it's a good panel. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed, and you'll probably see me carrying this one a lot just because it folds up. It's compact, it's thin, it's got all the connectors I could ever use for any power station right there with it. And if I get more than one of them, I can hook them together in series or parallel. I mean, that's kind of a nice feature to have. I've done that with some other panels I have, where a friend of mine has the same panels and had the correct adapter cables to kind of join our panels together to make a bigger array. And it helped a lot. I mean, bigger is better when it comes to solar. So I'm pretty impressed for the size and the compactness of this to be able to get that kind of output out of it. So if you like the solar stuff, put down in the comments what you think about, you know, this kind of stuff, right? I try to keep my camping a little bit simple, but once I start adding car fridges and charging cameras and drones and everything else, you need a battery pack, and you need a way to recharge it and to at least keep it maintained while you're out camping. So put in questions you might have in the comments down below. I'm working on some other videos where I'm going to do the opposite here. Smaller system, smaller battery pack, smaller solar panel, to try to just make it a little bit more compact. But if you want to get the job done, you got to have a bigger panel. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. Remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks everybody for watching.